Well, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Well, a lot of these moons look the same, but every once in a while you get a funny looking one there. Well, anyway, I've been messing around with this build a little bit more, and the last video I did, I came up with this brilliant idea of switching over to 2E beam laser turrets, I think it was, and 3C multi-cannons. And, well, you know, it pays to actually look at the specifications on these things, and I was looking through here one day and come to find out, you know, that 3E beam laser down on the bottom actually has less distributor draw on it and puts out more power to the target than these 2E beam lasers. The 2E beam lasers drain the distributor more and do less damage. So why am I carrying two of those instead of three 3E burst lasers instead? So I'm switching out the 3C multi-cannons. So now I got three class 3E burst lasers, and then the two beam lasers, I'm just going to go with the old 2F gimbal multi-cannons on those, which don't do a huge amount of damage compared to the ones I had before, but that's all I can think of. I was thinking maybe I should get the dumbfire missile rack or the torpedo or something, but I just don't trust all this stuff. I'm really hesitant to try new things like that. It might not be a bad idea, I don't know, but the multi-cannons might have to go at some point. I might have to go a different way on those. But how does all this work? Well, it's a huge improvement, frankly. In the course of running all my propaganda and liberal packages and shit over yesterday and today, I've been in a few dogfights, and they've all gone really well. Who is this guy? These are all bots, of course. You know, I'm not talking about fighting actual human beings. None of these PvP player who play entirely without shields and go into stealth mode half the time and use only the unassisted targeted weapons on you. I mean, nah, we're not worried about that stuff. But I'm just trying to be able to run cargo and defend myself from the constant barrage of bot pirates that I'm beset with everywhere I go. And this does take care of that pretty well. This is a Python. And yeah, as long as I lay off the multi-cannons and as long as he's got his shields, there's really no reason to use the multi-cannons. The distributor holds up pretty well. It does start to wear down when all three of these lasers kick in, but that only happens when I'm pointing directly at them because the one on the bottom is usually cut off by the nose. Yeah, it's getting a little low now. Of course, I've only got two dots on that side. If he's not doing a huge amount of damage on the shields, I can bump that up and build up the weapon side of the distributor a lot better. These guys, yeah, they still throw chaff all the time, and I probably ought to untarget him when he does that, so I'm not wasting a lot of energy shooting at him then. But I still hit him even then. His shields are almost down. I also broke down and I ditched the advanced discovery scanner, which freed up a class 2 slot, and I put in a small shield cell bank there, which gives me 3 kind of weak shield cell charges, and they help a lot. There's not much to that, but they help a lot. And these shields hold up pretty well anyway, so I don't really need a whole lot with those. But they make a difference, you know, especially when the cops don't show up right on time. There's some cops here right now. They're going to help out. Yeah, that's one good thing I'll say about the update is you do get a lot more cops helping you out here. Probably doesn't work out so well in unoccupied space, but here in the middle of the Federation, wherever you are, you know, the cops are going to show up and they're generally going to wipe the guy out at the end there. Yeah, he's about done. Well, he's done. He's only down to 43. Yeah. My shields are looking kind of weak. I don't know if I'm using them shield cells or not. I might be. Yeah, they also like to ram you a lot. even when it's stupid for them to do it. I mean, I've had 2 or 3 of these bots in the last couple of days, you know, with no shields and low health and low health and low health and no shields, and they'll ram right into you even if you got full shields and kill themselves. I mean, that's the improved AI for you. Not a big believer in game AI. When people talk about formidable AI, what they're usually talking about is just, oh, he's gone. What they're usually just talking about is, you know, good marksmanship. They can hit what they're aiming at. That's about it. Although they've done some things that make sense. I've had a couple of these guys actually run away before they die, which makes sense. Who's this guy? This is a federal gunship. And they were always generally trouble. No, not the federal gunship. I'm thinking of the assault ship. The gunship's not such a big deal. Oh, and he's going to get me right out. Yeah, didn't beat any interdicts at all. I'm still trying to beat them. I'm not trying to get into these dogfights. These are just the ones I can't get out of. Of course, I could just run away, but you know, what the hell? After I've been in a couple of these and shot these people down, I might as well hang around and get the money. Until I run into like an anaconda or something, I'll probably just shoot them down. What the hell? I didn't get any captures of any fights with any wings or anything like that, but I've beat a couple of 2-ship wings too. Of course, they weren't really high-powered ships or anything, but wings are generally a little tougher because there's always one shooting at you while the other one's you're shooting at the other. You can only shoot at one at a time, you know, generally. Oh, you could probably do more. I think you can set the turrets to shoot at you know, whatever's available, but I've got these set to targeted only. Yeah, he's not going to last long. That's just a Mark IV. He's going to go down real quick. Oh yeah.
Under attack.
Oh yeah, he's gone. Yeah, I see you ran me. Idiot, killed himself. Yeah. Yeah, this is mainly what I was after right here. This allows me to just run cargo all day long and not have to worry about these silly pirates. Of course, you know, human players, yeah, I just run away from them. I'm not worried about them. I'm not looking for that. Apparently, I didn't realize it, but I guess signing up for one of these powers was maybe not such a great idea. I mean, I just did it just to give myself something to do, but apparently that kind of thing might tend to attract a couple of human players here and there if they're in the opposing empire there, and if by some chance you happen to be passing through their space, they might take a shot at you. It's possible. Definitely have to run away from that. That's not what I'm here for. The last load of liberal packages I ran off to one of our systems that looks like it's being undermined. I got there and there's conflict zones and shit, and that's something I haven't messed around with, so I stopped off in one of the stations and I switched out a couple of the cargo racks for hull reinforcement packages and some extra shield cells and shit like that. Went on down there and went into the conflict zone and couldn't make head or tail out of it, apparently. I started looking around at the system map and shit, and all it tells me is, well, the system's in a state of civil war. It's a four-sided civil war. You know, the station is held by a bunch of anarchists. There's a corporate faction, a democratic faction, and a dictatorial faction. And, well, you know, I'm stumped. I'm like, well, who the fuck am I supposed to shoot at, you know? And all I want to do is try to, you know, counter the undermining on the system, which belongs to Felicia Winters there, and I'll be damned if I can figure out which of these motherfuckers I'm supposed to kill. So there's a lot to this game I just don't understand. I tend to stick with what I know, and I don't know much. I know how to make trades, that's about it. I know I can go into enemy systems and try to undermine them by killing their cops, but I'm not really eager to try that one. I could probably kill a few of them, but Problem with that is, yeah, you run into that problem of, oh, there might be a human in there somewhere. Yeah, just possibly. What's this guy? This is just, this is like, what is it, Cobra Mark 3? Or... Yeah, Cobra Mark 4. Okay. And there's the cops helping me out again. He's about gone. Or is he running away? No, 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 he's dead. Absolutely. Blow up right in front of me. Yeah, okay. So I sat there dumbfounded, staring at all these different factions shooting at each other in the conflict zone, and having no clue. Oh yeah, I just can't get enough. I can't quite find the right angle to show off this pretty ship, can I? No. Yeah. The only good-looking ship I've had in the games yet. Okay. Yeah, so I'm standing here dumbfounded, looking at these different factions shooting at each other, knowing that if I shoot at any of them, I'm instantly going to be set on by them and all their buddies. And you know, and would I then be? I have no idea what these Civil War things are about. It's all a huge mystery to me. Here's a Fertilance. Okay. Expert Fertilance. And we'll just kill him too if I can find him. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he jumped on me right as soon as I came out of my jump, it looks like. Yeah, so I'm standing here dumbfounded, looking at this garbage for like 5 or 10 minutes, switching through the system maps and everything else, trying to figure out if I can do some good here by shooting somebody, and failing to determine that. So I gave up on that shit. Decided, well, let me look at this tip-off thing that came up in my in my chat menu there, and it said, "Oh, go to this system. There's some, go to this system and scan this stuff." Well, I've seen videos of people doing this on YouTube, so I decided, well, it's 10 jumps. It's way the hell out there, but what the fuck? I'm all packed up with all this, heavy-ass fighting shit. So let me go out there. Maybe I can get there without getting killed. So that was kind of a dumb idea, because I got all the way out there, and the place I was being sent to was out in deep space. I thought it was going to be in some kind of enemy territory, but I didn't look at the map right. Actually, it's an unsettled system. There's nobody there. I get there, the planet I'm supposed to go to doesn't show up on the map because none of this has been scanned. And guess what? I ditched my advanced discovery scanner about a week ago or a few days ago, and I have no way to scan this system. So there I am, 10 jumps away. And, yep. Jump to an adjacent system. Maybe there's a store where I can buy a scanner around here somewhere. No. None of these systems are scanned. I'm in the middle of nowhere. So I just headed back to the home port, started piling up, got my cargo racks back, and just piling up liberal packages again, waiting to go back to that beleaguered system, because that's really the only thing I can do for them. At this point, I might take another crack at that tip thing here later on if I got time before I have to go back to work. Petrus. Some of these names come up a lot, and I have no idea if it's referring to the individual bot player, or if there's some faction out there named Petrus or whatever the hell it is. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the cops are in here helping me, I think. Yep, there they are. I'd actually probably be dead if it wasn't for these cops flying in on these things. But I do have a better idea when to run away from these things anyway. Yeah, he's about to go. Yeah, they are tougher now since the update. It's they're harder to kill. They tend to have better weapons. They tend to shoot more. But I wouldn't necessarily say they're any smarter. They do get behind you more. They seem to be a lot more maneuverable somehow. But smart, yeah, what the hell. They're just good at shooting at you, that's all. And this is probably another Fertilance. Yep.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
And yeah, I'm still gonna try to beat the interdict, and I feel like, it feels like when you get the little target in the center like that, it feels like you ought to be beating a guy, but it seems to make no sense. Sometimes you beat him even when the target is way the hell off the screen. I'm pretty sure the idea is to follow it around, but what is the criteria? I don't know. It's a mystery. As far as I know, there's no documentation for that. Well, you can find people to give you smart ass answers on the message boards, probably. Maybe some of them know how to do it. Maybe they don't. I sure as hell don't. Well, the main thing is, can you run? You can always run away, so it's not that much to worry about. Yeah, I've almost got his shields down already. Yeah. He'll probably get those shields back before this is over with. The important thing is to make sure my shields don't go down. In the meantime. Because he will definitely keep after you. He may run away, but they don't run away all that often. They usually stay and fight to the death. Yeah, there's some cops there. They're gonna help me out. Yeah, they must have some tough armor on them or something. Tough shields, tough armor, tough everything. Because it takes a hell of a lot. It takes a hell of a lot to kill them. I still haven't gotten out to the engineers to do any upgrades either. It's all dead standard shit. I'm trying to collect all the materials I can, because all I know about them engineers from these videos and shit is that you damn sure better have a lot of crap when you go, and you'll probably still be missing all kinds of shit. I'll probably have to hang around at the engineer's place and do all kinds of missions back and forth there for a week and a half or a month or whatever it is, just to get the left-handed monkey wrenches that asshole wants. Okay, he's down too. Is that the last one I got? I collected like 4 or 5 of these for this. Yeah, that's all of it. Okay, well, maybe I'll do another one of these. I don't know. Have a good day.